I remember playing the lower difficulties. They were quite a handful, quite literally.
So here we go.
Yep. Boys, here we go. The match is starting up. We need some hype. The clash between the DD gods. Welcome,
Both
Agnara.
player perfectly hitting the string.
Beautifully done. I think this map really picks up the heat towards the second part of the map.
Oh, and then with the early misses.
Oof. And as we discussed before the match itself, Arulson seeming to perform a bit more better on the burst and streams compared to 10. He's a lot more comfortable. He's actually acting the streams so beautifully.
98
Yes,
versus
10,
91.
10 actually suffering a couple of early misses and then followed by a lot of hundreds and fifties along there.
Oh, and misses on both sides.
Yep, those were quite similar times. And Arulson leading that miss into a rainbow stream of hundreds. Both his players being reset to similar combos right now, but Arulson having a bit of score advantage due to his accuracy lead.
He also held a bigger combo at this time, so I think
Yes,
Arulson is going to take this one.
yes. And this map is not that long to be honest, so unless Arulson misses right now, I don't think there's any chance left because the accuracy lead is just going to violate away.
Okay, here is the outro. So
Yeah,
Arulson's gonna take this one with a 530k score.
yes, the first point goes to Arulson. Yeah, pretty good. A lot of time for both of the players too. It can go either way for now. Apparently, Arulson's side is lagging a bit. Maybe it's just the client being a little bit derpy. Both of the players actually one missing the map,
Yep,
and then actually having one more combo than Arulson. But that
331.
accuracy lead just got it. Yeah. Nitroff, if Arulson, for example, Arulson does win this, are we going to see a Vanilla versus Arulson next?
Uh, Wait, I need to confirm that.
Yeah, because here Vanilla won the match earlier today, and then we Arulson, so we'll have the match of both of
Mm,
them, upper bracket
yep,
winners.
yep.
Ah, imagine if Vanilla actually wins there. I think I'd actually just pass out. And I still ask this question, and Arulson actually not going with HDHR and just picking HR only compared to 10 who is actually going in with the HDHR.
Here it
Hmm,
is.
that could be a smart move, or either it could bite him in the back because of the score multiplier that Ten has.
No, I don't think it would reach up to that point, but let's see.
Hmm.
It would be interesting if score multiplier would be the factor which caused it.
Yeah, reminds me of like Neil versus Poise match, and not the most recent one before that. In the end, it came down to a spinner
Both players are holding on to the initial
combo.
200
Also,
mark.
actually dropping a lot more hundreds compared to 10, even though he does not have HD. Do you think HD actually makes it easier to read in cases like this?
In my case, I would say no, but most players say HD makes it really easy on higher ARs,
Yes, I
especially AR 10.3 and above.
Yes, I think we are actually seeing that example right over here. 10 actually is quite comfortable with HD alongside his HR and DTs, but most of the times I've seen Arulson play HR only slash DT only, but I think he accompanies DT with HD most likely.
Both players are holding on pretty well right now. Oh, and 10 with some hundreds.
Oh, yep, indeed. Both of the players, and that resets basically the accuracy.
Yeah, Sanju,
Just
they
a
do
tiny
give
bit.
advantage on score.
Yeah, yeah, they do 7.
HR is 1.1% and HD is 1.04%.
Oh, so HR has
Yeah,
quite
HR
the more
has a bigger
impact.
advantage than HD.
Yeah, so I don't think the score
Oh,
advantage in
and
that.
Arulsen with the first miss.
Oh, that's kind of sad on the back and forth too. Then actually perfectly nailing that part and the part that follows. Both of these players exhibiting their perfect aim. Not perfect, but quite up their aim.
Now 10 has to hold on to his combo and the victory would be
Yes.
his.
This map is quite long compared to the other maps in the map pool, so
Yeah,
then off
the
any misses. God,
ah,
why must we jinx?
he has a
And I
100k point lead now, so he just has to make
yes,
another big combo and it would be 10's map for the day.
yeah, and then if he does not drop a lot of accuracy and just holds on, I think this will be glitchy for him. Meanwhile, Arulson is dropping a couple of hundreds here and there, the nerves.
But
I think he's playing with the leaderboard on, so as soon as he saw 10 missed, I am seeing a bit of shake coming in. Just a little bit. 10 actually not shaking that much, being confident. This is
we
actually
are
going to be
approaching the
close.
last 20% of the map.
Yes, and as combo builds up for Arulson and the
He,
accuracy lead is the accuracy is basically closing in. Arulson writing oh no as he sees the leaderboard. This is going to be really close, boys. We need some hype in the chat.
yeah,
Come on.
the gap is closing
Yeah,
quickly.
it is basically just 60 to 70k at this point. Is there enough map though?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah,
10 has
unless
to
10,
hold on.
yeah, unless 10 drops a
Can
lot of
we not
hundreds and
jinx
misses.
this?
Yeah, okay, no, yes, yes. 10, please hold on.
And I think this pretty much seals the deal for 10.
Yes, and I don't think there's any fail potential anywhere.
Oh, and 10 takes the point.
Yep, a comfortable, not comfortable, but a quite
Yeah,
confident point for 10.
40k, 50k point lead.
Yes, it was closing in towards the end,
Oh,
but
look at
that is
the stats.
oh,
One miss on both sides.
one miss and just 100
95,
apart.
yeah, and 95k, 95% accuracy,
That's
95.4.
actually really good. The only thing is that 10 got one extra 100, while meanwhile Aronson got one extra 50.
So the
These players are
next,
way too close in skill sets.
so the next pick is the tech map,
Oh,
Voltex
World Texas.
by
Ah,
Arulson.
I think Arulson is a lot more comfortable in tech compared to 10. However, it can be anyone's game because nerfs, as I always say, play a huge role in any type of map you play in tournaments. That is a pretty good background for a tech map. I approve.
Same cultural background.
Yeah, cultural background with a little squid in there.
Here we go.
Yes.
No real early misses.
Yes. And I think this tech map is a bit on the softer end compared to the other ones that we have seen in pools till now.
Lots of sliders, lots of
Yes.
breaking points.
So
Oh,
Nitro.
and 10 with the miss already.
Oh, that's an early miss and a
And,
lot of hundreds
and
follow.
another and another. Oh,
Oh, a chain of misses coming in. And one thing to notice is that these players are picking really smartly because on their own pick they are performing really good. Meanwhile, their opponent is missing a little bit here and there. At least for Arulson, and both of his picks have been on point.
and Arulson has a huge lead at this point.
Yes, I think Arulson had actually practiced his map a little
Oh,
bit,
and
so he's more
he
confident.
misses.
Ah, as soon as we talk about his confidence.
Sorry, Arulson.
And this is the third time Arulson has missed literally in the middle of the map. All three picks till now.
10. has a slight combo advantage, but
Yes, a slide.
I don't think there's any possibility of a comeback at this point.
No, the
And
score difference is just way too big, and map is not that long. And 10 misses yet again and drops a lot of 50s. Yeah, basically our commentators are we are
dark
just so
magicians.
professional at jinxing. Yeah, we are better at jinxing compared to commentating itself. And I think this will be a pretty comfortable point for arulson unless he fails, which is quite unlikely.
Yep. So here we go. 2-1 to
Yes,
Arulson.
yes. And as people in the chat are pointing out, this is quite a simple pattern-based map for tech. Not much wub sliders and fancy streams.
Still on nose, it's pretty hard to FC.
Yeah, nerves they amplify the difficulty of a map by so much you cannot even imagine it. In my memory, every time I've played in a match, I have failed the map. So I am probably the worst at nerves.
So next pick is HR by 10.
Ooh, see, as I told, both of these players is completely picking what they are most comfortable at. Never mind, side treat time it is. Is that? Never mind. I thought that girl was from Danganronpa.
As you can see, busty map, weird
Yeah.
patterns, you got it all.
Yes. Maybe 10 has like the side treat charm, but that's quite hard compared to Arulson, who has probably practiced this map a bit.
So we have low ack on both sides.
Yes.
Oh, and Arulson with the tins, and tin at another miss. Wow.
Yep. Both of them following right after each other.
And wow, side is
The
punished.
score is pretty. Yeah. But the players having
And the
flat.
first chorus.
Yep. As the map picks up a bit of intensity as we enter the chorus. Both of the players holding on for now.
Both players have similar ack as well.
Yes, these players are quite consistent with their accuracies. Arulson having a teeny tiny bit combo lead right now, just 20 to 30. And 10,
Oh,
oh,
and
oh,
Arulson misses on the slow slider. Wow,
oh, you could see the shake. That shake was so visible right there.
that's disheartening.
Yeah, that is quite disheartening. Meanwhile, 10 was drawing infinity signs all over his monitor. Maybe he performed some black magic
Tin
to make
holding
things
on to that
seamless.
combo for the love of his life. And he misses. Arulson can still get the comeback. The gap is closing in real quick, boys. And we are approaching the final section, as we speak. The gap has closed. Arulson will take the lead now. And another miss from 10. So this point goes to Arulson. So a fun fact, according to the pick'ems, Arulson has a 76% chance of winning this.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry for disappearing. For some reason, mom thought I was talking to a girl. What the hell?
And zero misses on both sides. Wow. Ref-
Oh, so this was actually a combo game coming in from Arulson.
Same act. And the
Oh
next
god, these
pick
players
is
have such
DT.
similar accuracies.
So finally, the DT pick, which is kind of an old map.
Oh, I see.
So there you go, DT map.
Yep. Hmm. Quite a nice background, to say the least.
10 would have a bit of extra special.
Yes, nerves seeping in at this point.
And
That was
he
quite a disheartening.
misses.
Ah,
Will we see the early miss strat?
yep. The question is now, will Arulson run away with the momentum or will Tin make a comeback?
Both players are tapping.
Yep, indeed. To be honest, at least for me, alting those fast patterns literally feels like my fingers are flying and I cannot hit anything.
This map is comfortable, like for both the single tappers and all tappers.
Yep. That early miss not doing that much of a damage, but it does make the lead go over to Arulson. Both players again having such similar accuracies. It basically seems like it's the same player playing both maps.
And then could have missed that one, but he is holding on. And he misses.
Ah, the jinx.
That wasn't the jinx, that was his limit. Quite a busty map to be honest.
Yes, totally not a DT that 10 is used to playing a lot more jumps. I think the 10 would outperform Arulson in a jumpy DT. Crotch screens all over there.
So Arulson has an FC with 93.7% attack.
Damn, Harrelson.
And there I have jinxed it. Now it's your time to break. And then with severe several misses.
Severe miss. Harrelson actually nailing all of the hard bursts and streams.
Last section of the map. Will we see an
Yes.
FC?
Yes, I think at this point like the point is confirmed to go to Harrelson, but are we going to see an FC? And 10 misses towards the outer of the map. And Harrelson holds on.
Oh, and it's an FC. Wow.
That's amazing performance coming in from Harrelson. Actually, if saying that it a pick while battling 10, that's quite a feat.
97,
And a perfect combo too. No
77.
slider ends drop. Yeah. It could be quite. It can be quite disheartening for 10 right now at this point,
Okay.
because whenever you're at this point where you only have 1 point and the opponent is sweeping you in, it is more of a mental barrier to overcome rather than your own skill point or your skill level. Because even if you are capable of seeing the map or moving on or performing better than the opponent himself, just the mental barrier that is like a wall that has been looming in front of you just because you keep losing on the picks that you're confident on. First, a little SB causing you to miss a point on HR, followed up by a loss on DT pick when you are a DT player. It can be quite disheartening.
Lot of low BPM quads in this map.
Yep,
Jump streams or whatever you can call them.
yep. I have played a lower star rating version of this map and I could not pass it for the love of God.
And it's 10 versus 10.
What happened to Arulson?
Oh, and I think I need to press some panic button.
Panic! Panic! Panic!
Okay, there. Okay, panic button boys. Arulson with 67% attack.
And now 10 is gone and Arulson dropping to millions of hundreds.
No, it's catching up with 10.
Oh, I see.
And here we go.
The client does not want 10 to lose.
Both players are holding their combo.
Yes, but 10
I,
dropping
yep,
hundreds and fifties towards the end of every single burst.
Arulson has an act lead and the stream is her highest.
This team could not handle Tim losing.
Uh, oh, and it's back.
It's coming back for me now. Yep. The nerves are really affecting Ten's accuracy at this point.
And 10 misses.
This is just a breakdown for Ten Sama. Arulson comfortably taking it in,
Yes,
having
89% FC.
yeah,
Oh, and
low,
a misses. Both
uh,
players miss actually.
yeah, at similar sections, only one note apart to be precise. Oh, Ten dropping a lot of hundreds and messing all around the place.
Oh, and oh, I see some kind of lag. Oh, what?
Oh, wait, is someone failing?
I think.
Uh, that scares me. That
Oh,
sequence scares me
I
when that
think
happens.
10 failed.
Oh God.
So it's a point for Arulson.
I think that's game point, right? Ah, that was quite an anticlimactic end to such an hyped up map, but well played to both of the players.
It proves that arulson have better hacks.
Indeed.
So I think they want to play a tiebreaker.
Oh, that's amazing. We are going to see a tiebreaker without the tiebreaker, without being a tie. My English.exe is stopping work. What the fuck? My English is stopping.
Yes, it has
Uh,
stopped.
I yes, I need sleep.
So they are playing the tiebreaker.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hype this up as much as possible. Okay, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
So oh, both players pitching HDHR.
Wow, both going in. Imagine if they actually made it to the tiebreaker and we saw both of them picking HDHR. I'd go nuts. Mario flexing on us with his sizzling momos. Tiebreaker for fun, boys.
This is just
Basically,
a friendly tiebreaker.
yeah. Basically, Tin wants to say, I did not practice the pool, but I can cite it FC the tiebreaker. This is actually quite a good song.
Yeah, nice song. Has jumps and bursts, well-rounded map. High
Yes.
BPM as well.
Yep, some of the long maps tend to be like so random at points. They will chill like for even Nandamanaya, that Kiminonava 8-minute map. It's so chill. It's basically 3.5, 4 stars, and right here the 7 minutes. And at the 6.5 minute mark, you just get a random beat drop which just blows you off the planet.
The difficulty spikes.
Yeah, the
But
spikes.
I think this map is
Quite
well-rounded.
well rounded. Yeah, well rounded. Yeah, even in long maps, you either have the completely well-rounded one or the one which is basically a oscilloscope. It goes up and down at random times. Even just ability, it is quite chill, leading towards the end.
Oh, and Arulson misses.
Oh, Arulson actually missing, being the first one to miss.
Then having the 750 combo.
Didn't actually proving himself if he actually like goes in and sees it with HDHR.
Even 1000 combo would be
Pretty
interesting.
pog, pretty poggy. Oh, and it drops a lot of 50s as we utter that. And arulson actually breaking again. I think Tin just draws infinity signs whenever he's nervous. And basically, Arulsen putting an arrow on Ten and saying God.
900 pounds.
Are we
1000.
going to see 1k?
Yes.
And yep, Ten actually achieving 1k combo in tiebreaker with HDHR after losing 5-1. So proud of her.
104. The magic number.
Yep, I can imagine the memes coming in. 10 winning against Arulsen. FCing tiebreaker with HDHR.
And it's, but still, that was
Ah,
quite a big combo.
yeah, that was
And
quite
as
good.
always, both players have exactly
Same
same
accuracy.
accuracy. 95.2 versus 95 point. Okay, it just dropped as I was saying. Just a
Yeah.
0.3%
Boy.
accuracy.
Yes, not that much at all. If I continue my jinxing career, God, I don't know where I'll be. And I think now we are entering into the techie section of the map, and Arlson actually breaking in
More
as
of a
soon as we got
bursty
it.
section.
Yeah, the burst, not techie. A lot more triples and small bursts transitioning into jumps. Both players dropping a lot of hundreds, accuracy going down similarly, but Arlson missing a lot more. Ten actually holding on to the combo, and Ten is actually performing quite good. 1.2k combo now followed up by a 500
Good
combo.
combo.
I
And
think
while maintaining close to 95%.
yes, I think he could actually HDHR FC it, and if he actually wanted to out of the match. This is I'll guess this is around 6.3, 6.4 stars, right? Or is it lower?
Without HR, it's 5.3 star.
What? I thought this was way more harder.
No, it's a 5.3 star now.
Yeah, I
And
totally
this is
forgot
in the
that.
slow section.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's actually a 7-star version of this map.
Ah, I see. For some reason, as soon as I saw the name Arulson 10 alongside HDHR, I thought this was going to be an like 7-star map. My mind actually like automatically understood that.
The real question is, will we ever see the tiebreaker in action?
Yep.
We have how many more matches remaining?
Yeah.
Round 1? I think
So boys, this does mean that we are going to see an Arulson versus Vanilla Viking coming up, and that can be an amazing matchup. And Vanilla being the piece he has been recently, and Arulson also being in tough form right now, it's going to be an interesting match to say the very least.
then getting close to 500 keys.
That's pretty good. And by the way, whose match is there with Mario? First one?
Mario is gonna play Beefman.
Oh, Beefman. That's a pretty cool starter. And boys, I think that's about it. We are done with the tiebreaker.
And
Arulson wins the Battle of the Speed Gods of India with a score of 5-1 and advances on to the winners bracket, while Tin goes in for the losers bracket, where I think he will battle who? Neil? Or
10 would fight Space. Yep, Space.
oh, Space. Okay, I see. Hmm. That was a pretty good map. I mean, match. Why do I keep saying map instead of match?
Okay, then thank you for watching.
Yes, boys, thank you for watching. This was quite close. A pretty good match.
Quite close, but Arulson
Yes,
had an
yeah.
advantage on
Even
all
though the score
maps.
was 5-1, but all of the maps were quite close. Players having basically the similar accuracy. It was like Xerox prints. We basically kept a mirror in the middle of the screen, and the scores were reflecting right over the. Yes. And thank you for watching it so late. It's around. See, it's almost been a day, like 6 more minutes, and you have been with us for a day. So yeah, thanks for watching. And this is quite hard for me. I sleep at 9:30 every day. What the fuck?